has a set going strong, a lot of things going on. The man of the hour has an air of great power. The dudes have envied him for so long. Oh, Superfly, you're gonna make your fortune by and by. But if you lose, don't ask no questions why. The only game you know is do or die. Hard to understand, what a hell of a man. This cat of the slum had a mind, wasn't dumb.
What's going on, folks? This your boy New Jack coming to you live from Charlotte, North Carolina. And welcome to Superfly Wednesday. All the basketball talk from New Jack TV. So let's get this show on the road, shall we? The first thing I want to talk about is the Charlotte Bobcats player, Michael Kidd Gilchrist. He injured his hand and will be out 4 to 6 weeks. The Charlotte Bobcats right now are 8-11 and currently is in 8th place in the Eastern Conference. Kidd Gilchrist is averaging 9.1 points per game. And also, his ex-teammate from Kentucky, Anthony Davis, will be out 4 to 6 weeks. He also injured his hand. What's up with these Kentucky players? You know, they're getting hurt all of a sudden when they get in the NBA. They're always getting hurt. What's up with that? Something ain't right with that picture. But, like I said, Gilchrist will be out 4 to 6 weeks. Anthony Davis will be out 4 to 6 weeks. Both injured their hands. The Charlotte Bobcats, they're in 8th place in the Eastern Conference right now. They're playing good basketball this year. I give them a lot of credit. They're doing better than they did last year. They was bad off last year. But Charlotte Bobcats, they're looking good. And they might, you know, later on next year, before the playoffs, they might mess around and get the 8th seed. Because right now they sit currently in 8th place in the Eastern Conference. So they might get the 8th seed. So don't count the Bobcats out. I believe they'll sneak in and get the 8th seed for the playoffs. So y'all stay tuned for that, because Charlotte looking good. Even though they're 8-11, but they're playing better ball this year. So I'm not going to count Charlotte out. They in 8th place right now. So hey, Charlotte Bobcats, keep doing your thing. You know, win more games. Don't lose a lot. That's my advice to y'all. But as long as y'all in there, in the 8th spot, hey, I'm happy. You know, I'm a Spurs fan, but, you know, I cheer for the local teams too. You know, I have to do that. So good luck to the Bobcats, and, you know, keep doing your thing. Keep balling. Michael Kidd Gilchrist, we're going to need you, so get back soon. Second thing I want to talk about, the head coach for the Brooklyn Nets, Jason Kidd. Oh, yeah, I know. Y'all Nets fans, if y'all watching this, y'all booing already. Boo, yeah, I know. I'm just giving the news, that's all. Calm down. Says for the Brooklyn Nets, he has resigned Lawrence Frank, the assistant coach for the Brooklyn Nets, to a reduced role. And Frank will no longer sit on the bench as Kidd's lead assistant coach. The Brooklyn Nets now are 5-13. My opinion on that, they should have kept Avery Johnson. I don't know why they fired Avery Johnson last year. You know, even though they was off to a slow start last year, look at them this year, 5-13. They ain't played five after they played 5 games last year when they had Avery Johnson. They fired him. I couldn't understand that. That's what y'all get. That's why y'all 5-13 now. Y'all quit to fire a coach. How you gonna fire a coach that was coach of the year in 2005 through the '06 year? Avery Johnson was the coach of the year for the Dallas Mavericks in the year 2005 through '06 and led them to the NBA Finals, even though they lost to the Miami Heat. But I believe Avery Johnson's a good coach, and I still don't understand why they fired him last year. They should have kept him. And look at him now. Y'all quit to fire a coach. You know, it's not always the coach's fault. You know, you need to get rid of some of the players on the team. That's what y'all need to start doing. Yeah, you got some bad coaches, and they made bad decisions. But Avery Johnson, I don't believe it was all his fault. But hey, my advice to the Brooklyn Nets: do the best y'all can this year, and bring in some young talent next year. That's my opinion. Cause y'all just bad off right now. Moving right along. Next thing I want to talk about is former NBA player Keon Clark received an 8-year prison sentence after pleading guilty to 2 charges. He was the 13th overall pick in the 1998 NBA draft, selected by the Orlando Magic. I just shake my head on this. I don't understand some of these brothers. They make it big in the NFL, the NBA, and in baseball, and some of them just don't want to do right. I mean, you make a lot of money. You should go out and perform, do your job, receive a paycheck, and just sit down and enjoy life. But no, they want to go out and do wrong, which I don't understand. I understand some of these brothers. I just shake my head on this. Keon Clark, he should have known better. I mean, what the hell is wrong with some of these brothers? You know, make a lot of money and still want to get in trouble. I just shake my head on this. So I'm going to move on from this because I have to be careful what I say. The next thing I want to talk about is the college basketball AP poll. Number 1, still Michigan State is still number 1. Arizona, number 2. Kentucky, number 3. Syracuse, number 4. And Ohio State, number 5. The poll is looking good for right now. I have no arguments. Everything looks good. Michigan State is playing good basketball this year. A lot of analysts are predicting them to win the March Madness tournament in March. A lot of analysts are picking Michigan State to win. And some of them are picking Kansas to win. But most of the votes, they're picking Michigan State to win it all. And I have no arguments with that. They're playing good basketball. And my last topic for tonight are the games tonight. You have North Carolina versus Michigan State, and you have Maryland versus Ohio State. First game I want to talk about is the North Carolina versus Michigan State. That's going to be a really good game. As y'all can see, I have my North Carolina Tar Heels hat on. I cheer for the Tar Heels also. I'm a Kansas Jayhawk fan, but I cheer for the Tar Heels too, since I live in the state of North Carolina. So I cheer for them also. But whenever North Carolina, Kansas play, I have to cheer for my Jayhawks. But if they're not playing Kansas, I cheer for the Tar Heels too in basketball. So tonight, of course, I'm picking North Carolina to upset Michigan State. Yes, I said It's going to be a good game, but I believe North Carolina is going to win this game. Next game tonight, which start at 7. It's 7 o'clock now, so they're playing right now. I'm gonna go ahead and make a hurry prediction so I can watch the game. I'm picking Ohio State to win. Maryland is off to a good start. They're 5-2, and Ohio State is playing good basketball. And I believe the point guard Kraft will have a good game, and Ohio State will beat Maryland tonight. That's my prediction. Other than that, I hope everybody's having a good day on good old Wednesday, good old hump day. got Christmas around the corner, got New Year's around the corner, the college bowl games, and this is my favorite month out of the year. Besides June, because June is my birthday. June the 1st is my birthday, so I have to say June is my favorite month, and then December is my favorite month. But other than that, I'm going to cut this short for right now. Join me tomorrow for the New Jack Thursday night blimp. That's going to be off the chain, so y'all stay tuned for that. Other than that, I'm going to wrap this up for now. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Basketball Superfly Wednesday from New Jack TV. Love, peace, and joy. And I'll holler at you later. Wait. Y'all know what I'm about to do. For the ones that watched me last week. Gotta play some more of Superfly.
But a weakness was shown, cause his hustle was wrong. His mind was his own, but the man lived alone. Ooh, Superfly. You're gonna make your fortune by and by. But if you lose, don't ask no questions why. The only game you know is do or die. The game he plays for keeps. Hustling times in ghetto streets, trying to get on. That's what they're trying to do, y'all. Taking all that he can take, gambling with the odds of fate, trying to get over, trying to get over.